If you guys are looking for a place to get some reliable Ultimate Team coins, be sure to check the link in the description below to hutcointraders.co and use code LEGACY for 5% off of your purchase. Yo, what is going on, guys? Today we're playing some more NHL 18, and before we get started, if you guys seen the intro of this video, you've seen we are now partnered with hutcointraders.co. I'm trying to make a video here, man, which in short is a coin selling service for Hut, for Mutt, you know, all your Ultimate Team needs. It's been around for a very long time on Hut. So if you guys ever need Hut coins, you know, there's a place to go over there. But I just wanted to say I'm really happy to get the chance to work with them, though. But otherwise, though, guys, like I said, today's video is going to be about heroes. Specifically, Jagr, and getting that set for the Jagr. Now, first things first, I'm trying to go over the sets that, believe it or not, there are some sets that are halfway respectably priced that are cheap where you're not going to lose all your coins, which at the beginning of the year, I thought there's no reason at all to do all these sets. You're just going to get boned. But right here, a Jagr for 2 million. I know there's some up cheaper than that, but let's see. I think there's one 1.6. I seen one at 1.4 million yesterday. I bring that up because if you guys don't remember, it takes 15 hero collectibles to get that Jagr if you complete the set, or you can just buy it off the auction house. Hero collectibles that are only obtained by completing the hero sets. There are 30 of them. Vegas got boned. They didn't get a hero. Can you believe that? Team's been in the league for almost a full preseason now, and they still don't have a hero. So what I'm going to do today is I went through every single hero. I wrote down their price, and then I went through every single set, and I seen how much each set's going to cost you, because at the end of the day, I'm going to put this out as easily as I can for you guys. Jagr, who am I kidding? Got to show some love to Ginla too, but if you want that Jagr, it's going to cost you 15 of these. That Jagr, I'm going to put him at 1.5 mil just for easy sakes purposes, meaning each one of these collectibles, you need 15 of them. That would mean each collectible essentially costs you 100K. So I'm going to try to make this as understandable as possible. A team like the Coyotes, Shane Doan, he cost you about 135K if you wanted to go buy him off the market. So that means if you completed this set, you would sell him for 135K. If you can complete this set for under 235K, that means you would essentially be saving on that Jagr. So what I'm doing here today is I went through every single set to see what the cheapest sets would be after you sold these players. You need to have 15 sets done, and I did find 15 sets under 100K, meaning you could get that Jagr cheaper by completing sets. And just to clarify for you guys, if my calculations are correct, you can get this Jagr by completing these sets for 900K, meaning you could sell the Jagr for 1.5 million, make a quick 600K. Two things I want to get out of the way before we say this though. One, as the year goes on, the Jagr is probably going to go down. Some of the heroes' prices are probably going to go down. And two, the prices that I named, they're off PS4. The prices can fluctuate. Yes, I'm playing Xbox, got the prices off PS4. The logic, right? But the prices can fluctuate, so the guys I listed, they might go for more. Some of them might go for less. You know, as a mean right now, that's what I went by. And then as far as sets go, if you want to go ahead and look at the sets here real quick, I just took an average of 20K. I was going to say, besides the carbons and stuff, I'd say it costs you about 20K for this stuff. Because, you know, some of this stuff might run you over a K. Some of the gold stuff will. But there's what? There's 4, 8, 12, 16, there's 20 items. Plus jerseys, but a lot of the rare ones like this, the unrare ones I should say, are only going to run you about 400 or 500 coins, so you're only going to cost, what, 8, 9, 10? It's only going to cost you about 5 or 6K for some of those, so that's going to even it out, plus the jerseys and stuff on this page. The problem is the collectibles. I guess there's 3 things I want to get out of the way. The third thing is I fixed in these prices without the price of silvers and bronze. I shouldn't say I didn't include them, but I included them at a cheaper rate. I only added like an extra 10K for them, but right now, silvers and bronzes are going for like ridiculous prices of 10 and, you know, 5K for bronzes. So be careful with that. I didn't figure those in because I assume they're not going to stay 15K per silver. Right now, because they are 15K per silver, that's going to cost you a little bit more. You're going to have to figure in those silvers as well. So at this point right now, maybe I'm still a little wearisome, but are you going to spend 600K on silver collectibles? I sure hope not. You might, to be honest, because they're expensive, but I don't think you will. So you should still be in a clear here. But I would definitely want to wait till those silvers go down. The only thing is you're risking that Jagr going down too, but I would like to think those silvers and bronzes will go down at some points. So I'm just going to go over the teams that are figured in at under 100K. The Ducks are 100K, so that was a no. The Coyotes at 115. I'd show you guys my sheet, but it's pretty much a big mess. I had the Bruins at 90K, so no. I had the Sabres at 100K, no. The first team I recommend you doing is the Al MacInnis set. I figured it in that you're going to lose about 20K because Al MacInnis goes for 180K, And then I'm just going to show you an example real quick. He went for 180k, how I figured this in here. You're saying 20k for the set here, and yes, those 85s will go for a K, 1200, 1300 coins if you look for them at the right time, just 59-minute market. You don't have to do that. Some will go cheaper than that. And then I looked at carbons. You figure 120k for a carbon, and then you say 12k per gold collectible. That's another 60k, so that's 180k. Like I said, I only figured about 5k for these right here, but if you were to go more than that, by all means, go more than that. But for purposes of what they are right now, you're talking 210, 215. Plus another 20k, which is 235. And McKinnis is going for 180k. So that means it's going to cost you 55k you're going to lose on this set, which is great because it's well under 100k. But I'm going to say right now, though, I'm trying not to confuse you guys, and it is probably very, very confusing at this point. For the purpose of this video, though, I did not include those silver prices. So instead of that extra 25, 30k for silvers, I ended up getting Al McKinnis priced in at 200k for the set, 180k to sell him, meaning you'd only lose 20k. Which is great. If you could do that set 15 times, you'd be in business, but you cannot. The next one we have on the list is the Rod Brind'Amour set. I had it coming in at 230k to do the set, and you can sell Brind'Amour for 200k, meaning you're only going to lose 30k. The next cheap set I have here is the Columbus Blue Jackets. Rick Nash sells for about 200k right now, and the set's only going to cost you about 250k. Again, you're going to lose about 50,000 coins doing this set. The next one I got here is Andrew Brunette, 160k. This is PS4. I can only imagine this guy's going to go up a lot more, and it's going to be worth a lot more than he is right now, maybe 200k, because he's got 2 Team Wheel. You know, I call it Team Wheel because I like Team Wheel. It's 2 thread the needles, and that's probably the best synergy in the game. People will pay more for that down the road. He will probably stay pretty expensive. So if you want to say that, plus it's 200k to complete this set, you're talking 40k you're going to lose, and that's when he's at 160k. You could almost break even on this set if you play your cards right. The next set is the Kirk Muller set. It's going to cost you about 250k to make, and you're going to be able to sell that Muller for about 170k, meaning you're going to lose about 80k on this set. The next one is the Steve Sullivan one. 240k is what this set's going to cost you. I even rounded up a little bit on this one because the Sullivan sells for 230k, meaning you're only going to lose 10k. You could essentially break even on this one too. Another great set. The Predators, the Wild, 2 very good sets to consider doing. The next one we got up is Adam Graves of the New York Rangers. Graves is currently selling for about 200k, and people do like using Adam Graves. The set's only going to cost you about 220k, meaning you're only going to lose about 20k doing this set. The next one is Wade Redden, 180k he's going to sell for. The set costs you about 250k, meaning you're going to lose about 70k on a set. The next guy we got here is not Latavius Murray, but it is Larry Murphy. Then there is Keith Tkachuk. You're going to lose about 70k doing a Tkachuk set, but a lot of people like using that Tkachuk. He goes for about 180k. Same can be said about Mr. Nolan over here, not Nolan Patrick, but Owen Nolan. 190k he sells for. The set costs you a lot though, 270k, so be careful with that one. He's going to lose you about 80k. Make sure you check the price on that one before you get going. He's one of the lower ones that you don't want to use if there's a cheaper one, but right now he is one of the cheaper ones at minus 80k. We're running out of players here, but thankfully we got Dan Boyle. He's going to cost you about 200k to buy, 280k to complete the set, and that means you're going to lose about 80,000 coins completing this one. Next up is Wendell Clark, those Tampa Bay Leafs. He's going to cost you about 60k to complete the Wendell Clark set. Then there is Vancouver. Trevor Linden is going to cost you about 70k. He is one of the more expensive heroes. People love using that Linden. He went for about 300k later in the year last year, but that's because of the synergies. Keep that in mind for those guys with TN and SN, just S on the heroes, because they could go for more later. The rest of them, it's probably a pretty good chance they decline. But Linden this year, I don't think he has as many good synergies. Still a good player to use. He's going to cost you about 70k. And then finally, we go over to Winnipeg, where Dale Hawerchuk, big favorite of a lot of people because he has 2 thread the needles. He's running about 250k right now, and he may stay about that price. You're going to lose only about 20k completing that set, and that is the 15th one. That'll give you 15 collectibles. I hope you was able to keep up with this video. I know it's very confusing. Understand when I'm saying minus, that's how many coins it's going to cost you. You're wasting on the set. That's kind of what I was getting at, minus, because if it costs you like 300k to do the set, and you can only sell the player for 200, you just lost 100 coins. That's kind of what I was referring to by the minus. But as long as that minus stayed under 1.5 million in total, which it did, it stayed at 900k, you saved a lot. And really, you could take that Jagr and make more. Not only did I want to put that in the video, but I also wanted to do it where you guys could, you know, if you're just looking to do cheaper sets, those are the cheaper ones if you're interested in that. Other than that, though, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.